Vamos, baby, vamos, vamos. Una vueltita ahí nada más. Vamos, Summer.
Good job. All right, short little run to go.
Vamos, baby. Te busco la goma. Es el otro lado, mamá. There you go. Vamos, Summer. Vamos. Eso. Vamos, baby, vamos. Eso es. ¡Eh! Vamos, baby, vamos. Vamos. Thank you. Finish, baby. Vamos, vamos. Thank you, guys. Woo!
Around that way, the exit.
Baby!
No, I was going around somebody.
My transition was a little slow.
Que no tienes nada de fotos. Yo voy acá.
Gracias. Gracias.
Let's welcome in Daniel Hamilton, Monica Castro, Melissa Larson, Sydney Peck from Tampa.
Aw, you guys are so cute.
Ryan McNair from Tampa, good job. Welcome to the finish.
They're so cute. It's free. It's over there. Let's get them. It's free. Bayside, half marathon.
Let's welcome in from Treasure Island, Cindy Perrette, Katie Reeves from Lakeland, Alejandro Hernandez from Doral, Nick Fletcher from Burrito Games Relay Team. Great job and happy birthday.
No problem. Summer, ¿terminaste? Sí. ¿Te gustó, mami? Lo hiciste súper bien. Lo hiciste bien rápido. Bien rápido. ¡Ah! ¿Y mamá corrió rápido? ¿Mamá sí también? No, tú eras rápida, mamá lenta. Ok. Exacto. Imagínate, Summer, tú eres tan rápida que mamá nunca te puede pasar por el lado. Nah. Pero ganaste, yeah. ¿Dónde está el fuerte? Enséñame el fuerte. El fuerte, yeah.
Más de la mitad del...
Mira aquí, la 1. Eres la 1,
You won, mommy. Let me see it. Woo! Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see it. First place! Say thank you. Good job, my love. Now that you see what happened, now I'm gonna tell you what really happened. So we get to the triathlon, and finally I'm so excited because we're finally gonna do an international triathlon. And when I see the swim, I have always done with summer like regular lake swims and bay swims, but not open water in the ocean swims. So the water was very, very rough, and definitely I wasn't gonna expose Summer to that. I don't have the experience to swim with her in those kind of conditions. So it was basically me deciding, you know, Efrain told me definitely not, and then I was gonna do it by myself. So I'm bawling, I'm crying, why is this happening? I want to do it with Summer. I have never been able to finish, you know, to do an international triathlon the way I wanted to with her, blah, blah, blah. And the guy that is on the microphone says, you know, then do the duathlon. I'm like, yes. So I'm going to go ahead and do the duathlon with her, at least something, you know. But I had signed up for the international distance triathlon. So when I get there, they tell me, fine, you can do it, but it's only the sprint. We don't have the international duathlon. And I'm extremely bummed because these races cost a lot of money. And I have signed up for multiple that I have not been able to do with her as I should have. And then I'm losing money. And, you know, I'm just a little bit, you know, sad, but nevertheless, I want to do it with her. So yes, let's do it. We start the duathlon. I got into my first transition, T1, and for some hysterical reason in the world, Efrain, my boyfriend, and Godric are not there, like MIA, nothing. Hey, I have hooked Summer's share to my bike many, many times, but I have to have it a certain way, and there has to be a certain points of grabbing my bike or putting my bike to be able to do it, because Summer's heavy, so I'm trying to lift her and grab my bike, and so I wasn't prepared for doing it myself. My bicycle kept falling, it wasn't hooking up, and it was horrible. They never appeared. We still don't know what happened. They have made many excuses, you know, and they said they were right there, but they were not there. So it took me 14 minutes and 12 seconds to be able to get this done. I go out on the run, and I go out on the bike, and when I'm coming back, as you could see, he was cheering his ass off because he knew he had screwed up. So he was like, go, baby, go. Yeah, of course, because he knew what was coming over to him. So I finished the bike, I go on into the run. The run is, I'm like, I'm gonna kill it. You know, since I lost so much time on T1, I'm gonna kill it, and I'm going like pretty fast. That first mile was like 8-minute miles with like pushing Summer. She's 100, you know, I'm pulling 165 pounds. So, and pushing 165 pounds. So all of a sudden we make a turn, and it's sand and grass, sand and grass. I was not expecting that. I had read the description of the swim. I had read the description of the bike, but I did not read the description of the run. So I did not expect it. So I'm like, shoot, my heart rate was going out of my ears, like, because I'm having to like go around people and doing that in grass, and it was compacted sand, but some of it was very, very like 2 or 3 spots were very, very soft. So I'm having to stop and just walk and push with all my being to get out of that soft sand. And then the going back and forth, like trying to skip people, like go around people, it's taken like a lot out of me. I absolutely love going off-road. I love running. I mean, that's where I thrive. I love off-road and trail running. But with Summer, it's a different scenario. She absolutely hates it. Like, it hates it with capital H and an accent on the H. Like, she hates it. She doesn't like it, and she was not happy. Like the swimming in the open ocean, I can do it by myself, like in a heartbeat. But with her, it's it's totally, completely different and safety first. And, nevertheless, I needed the challenge. I wanted the challenge because I had to end up for an international. So I was doing a sprint. So that was awesome for me. It was horrible for Summer. But at the end of the race, she was so flipping happy. And that's what it's all about. She was, oh my God, she was so happy. And we impacted many lives along the way. So that for me means so much. And that's why we do these things, because of our mission, right? So the event organizers, the director, reached out and said that because I ended up doing the sprint distance duathlon, that they were willing to give me a code to sign up for another race with them. So I'm very excited. Let's see if that happens. I told them yes, of course, and thank you from the bottom of my heart. And the staff overall, it was for the Soto Triathlon in Florida, and St. Petersburg, Florida, and the staff, oh my God, it's so freaking nice, and I highly recommend it. It's very nice. It's a beautiful area, and let's see if they send me the code, because I'm really looking forward to finally doing an international race with Summer. This is what's happened in the past. Our first attempt, and we did it actually, it was June 11th of 2022, and it was so hard because, remember, I'm pulling 165 pounds. So it was the Claremont Triathlon. And anybody that has done Claremont, Florida, know that there are hills in Florida, like hills, especially in Claremont, like steep hills in Claremont. And I have never done hills with her. And I'm wearing my regular road cleats. And, I am doing, like, it's 2 times the loop. And there's this one hill that even people, without pulling anybody, were getting off, and I'm doing it with Summer, and I've done this race by myself, and I completely, I do it fine. I actually, this past June, I came in second place doing that in my age group, doing that race. But with Summer, it's a whole different scenario. So I'm having to pull her up the hills, and my legs couldn't handle it. I destroyed the cleats. Now I wear road bike cleats, and by the time I got to the run, my body had taken such a beating and my legs were so damaged that my muscles were just cramping and cramping. It was very, very dreadful and very taxing on my entire body, especially on my legs. I finished it because I'm not one to give up and just, succumb to the circumstance, but it was very hard. And I came in second to last. We came in second to last. But we finished it. The second one that we signed up, it was this past January of 2023. I do the swim, and on the road, on the bike, I got a flat tire, and the staff was very nice. They came in to help me. They changed it, but it took so long that I knew that with this old chair of Summer, with the chair that I have with Summer, it weighs 40 pounds. So, and it's not aerodynamic. So it's very hard for me on the bike ride, and there was wind. So I knew I wasn't gonna finish it on time, so I just did one loop, so it was 13 miles instead of 2. And then the run, I did it completely, but then again, I didn't finish it the way it was supposed to be. Then I got a new chair for Summer, very aerodynamic, 10 pounds less, like with the wheels and everything, 30 pounds. So it gives me more of an advantage because of the way it's made on the bike. And I get to the race. It's in Sarasota. We get to the race, and there's 30 miles per hour winds the day before. So I'm like watching it, and I'm still wanting to go. Thus, the event was changed to a duathlon because of the weather conditions, but still, the bike portion was gonna because of my weight, and Summer, it was gonna push me to the side. I didn't feel comfortable doing it, and it was gonna be way too sketchy for me to do it with her. So I ended up doing it by myself, and I was devastated. So finally it comes to this other race, and I'm so looking forward to it, and then that happened. So we still not done like a international distance triathlon the way we want to do it. So why do we do these events? There's a reason behind it. And if you want to see the entire reason why we do the events, just look at our introduction to our YouTube channel. I explain absolutely everything there. But there's a really heartfelt mission, and it's creating awareness for driving safely. I mean, what happened to Summer has impacted our entire family, and it has been really hard. And most of the car accidents or accidents on the street can be avoided. Like Summer's accident could have been avoided. I mean, that's why we want to do these events. And why events? Look at the introduction. And every time that we do an event, we impact people. And even if it's one person, it means so much to us, so much to the mission. So what we want to do, is keep growing and keep creating awareness and save lives. That's why we're doing this. And it is so important for us to be able to keep progressing and keep doing more events because of this heartfelt mission that we have. Drive safe, save lives, avoid tragedy, right? Because it didn't happen just to Summer, it happened to the entire family. And I know for a fact that Summer would want everyone to accomplish their dreams, everyone to accomplish their goals, because she hasn't been able to. She had so many dreams and so many goals, and she hasn't been able to do it because of this accident that could have been avoided. So she wants everyone, and I want everyone to be able to accomplish their dreams and their goals, right? A thought about what happened with my family. My son and my boyfriend went missing. I know they have supported us like throughout all these years in the past, and as I said, the accident didn't happen only to Summer, it happened to the entire family because everything has changed, and everything has been way more difficult. And Summer and I have this dream, have this mission, but it's not my family's, and waking up at 2 a.m. and sacrificing this much, it's been very hard on them, but as I had told them, I was thinking to myself, if I do give like 500% because of everything that's happened, I give so much of myself. I give like 500% of myself to the entire family, to the home, to everything. And, I work, I take care of the home, I, pay for expenses, and, and I take care of Summer 24/7, and I'm giving so much. Like I tend to everybody so much because I'm wanting to give more, because I know that because of me having to take care of Summer 24/7, it's been really difficult on them and the entire family. But I know this is not their dream. I know this is not their mission. So I have to understand that. I thought it was only fair because I give so much and every day that, once a month, they would be able to do this. But ever since Summer's accident, everything has been so hard on the entire family that I do have to understand where this is coming from, that they're tired, that it's not the same for them. I am powered by love and a mission, but this is me and Summer. So I do understand that for the rest of them, they see it a different way and it hurts them a different way. So I do understand that part, and it was very heartbreaking for me when they didn't come up when they were in there, but it was an accident actually, apparently I ran too fast that first 0.8 miles and they didn't realize that I had already gotten to the T1, but nevertheless, I do understand them. So that being said, I will not give up. We will not give up. I will be creative in a way of being able to get Summer out there even if it's by myself, or maybe getting some volunteers to help us, you know, just being creative and not being a burden on my family at this point. So when they want to help, yay, they're there with us. But if they don't, then I have to figure it out, because nothing will stop us from achieving our dreams and from continuing with the mission. Eventually, we want to do a full Ironman. You know, that's what we're working towards. You know, that's the big one. And we want to keep impacting lives. So if you like, please hit a like button. Please hit the subscribe button and just be part of this amazing community and help us continue our mission of creating awareness for driving safe, saving lives, avoiding tragedy, and for special needs people to be included in this amazing events, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you the next time. Take care.